Beautiful tree, beautiful garden in it. Pass me the cup and I promise him tea that caught me a cold and so sick I might freeze. I got ice on my wrist and the water be dripping. Working all day here chasing the chicken. Most of you never proceed nothing like it. I'm calling the game from the corner they watch. Pressing the up and I go make a play. I score the goal and they cheering no late. Just in the deal and the figures amazing. The numbers are part of the game and it's crazy. Later on taking a dip in the pool. Wintertime swimming on rooftop and player. You striking out, they can't call it the majors. Respectfully, I'm trying to work to stay off an adjustment. Shawty clear Huxtable, I just won't get it all plus more. Call me incredible, give me some credit, man. Honest to better me. You talking loud, it ain't nobody listening. Ain't be the loudest, the real just be whispering. Try not to mind it, I know they not hearing it. Put the pressure on myself and I'm always gonna make it out. You not a dog, you just bark and be looking proud. I'm a pit with the foam running out my mouth. Calling the shots at the jugular out your mouth. I'm on the brand, you a customer running up. Clearly I'm fooling around and I'm selling. He not a rider, he in it, I'm telling. Singing in those, call that boy out the 7. Turn on his boy, call that man out there melly. And maybe I take a quick spin up the street. And lately I spend penny time on the telly while you playing fairy tales up in a dream. Take this serious, man. Something I want to do for the rest of my life. I'm representing for my people back home. Got another one and plenty blessings coming strong. Circle getting tired of cut them loose and let them go. I don't really mind it, just be cordial, we outgrown. Document your life and wonder why we ain't bad. Interactions on private, through the scope of my sniper. You scared to go on my fighter, set the tone to survive and lining up the whole roster. Bet you couldn't make a roster. Matter of fact, you think you bought, but you don't really got it. Pull them out the row and pick them one by one, they drowning. Say it with me, keep playing with me. Have a version of myself that you can't paint on me. Put the blame on me, have you say a piece. All I ever wanted time is to be at peace. Lately, I've been trying to be the version of myself that young boy dreamed of to be. I promise we gon' get there, you gon' see I believe. The grind don't stop and it's the place that I'm meant to be. Ran it back a couple of times. Had to see if it was right, but understand it was tougher times. And I understand the work I gotta put in, it was overtime. It was slower times. Back in the day, juking the waves, measure reality up in the face. I'm on a mountain, gotta keep pushing, put them in stew, let it keep cooking, better yet roast them, put it in motion, cook through pain, remarks and the bonus, under control, and on these moments, selling away, no crewing away, gripping the life in the capture the waves, voicing my thoughts, betraying my ways, open the book, just read my heart, that'll bleed in the words, and rapping I sing. How many times they put in the words, the lies controlling the streams. I compete that made it, how the folks be watching me. I don't pay no mind, I fully see and keep the peace. Favors out the way, this here my time, and I'ma show them who they young, but that is vibing, working hard to say the culture, How do I approach it when it's been so long? Focus on my rest and I can't do no wrong. Trust that you'll be there when I feel alone. I'ma have your back, baby girl, you feel at home. At home, being kids, we just doing what we want. Summertime, tired living, going strong. Laying back, big, chillin', moving slow. Wealthy moves, keep it going on for sure. And I'm not just start picking up on my prime. Shawty almost said she down, I'd have found me a dime. Oh, say it with me, keep playing with me. Have a version of myself that you can't paint on me. Put the blame on me, have you say a piece. All I ever wanted time is to be at peace. Lately, I've been trying to be the version of myself that young boy dreamed of to be. I promise we gon' get there, you gon' see I believe. The grind don't stop and it's the place that I'm meant to be. Say it with me, keep playing with me. Have a version of myself that you can't paint on me. Put the blame on me, have you say a piece. All I ever wanted time is to be at peace. Lately, I've been trying to be The version of myself that young but dreamt of to be. I promise we gon' get there, you gon' see, I believe. The ground don't stop and it's the place that I'm meant to be. How do I approach it when it's been so long? Focus on my rest and I can't do no wrong. Trust that you'll be there when I feel alone. I'ma have your back, baby girl, you feel at home.
Today on Stephen the Gang's podcast, we got two guests with us. A returning guest, Antonio.
AKA Big Tone.
You know what I'm saying?
Big Tone.
Then we also got Kylan. You know, that was who was just giving y'all that performance earlier.
Great performance, by the way.
Great
Appreciate y'all.
performance.
Appreciate y'all.
Give me y'all's.
You know what I'm saying? Inspiring artists, you know what I'm saying? We're going to try to do that more often. I feel like as a group, we all agreed that that's something Indy has, you know, that's kind of a hidden talent here, and we feel like we should be able to bring it to the light.
Absolutely.
You know, on our podcast and give y'all the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to spread y'all gift with the world, you feel me? So, thank you, at least from my perspective, for coming on here and bringing that to the game.
I appreciate that, for real, for real.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Of course.
And then we got our co-host.
Bias. Come on now. Y'all know who it is. The only one. You know what I'm saying? The one and only.
And y'all know who it is. Shoot 'em up, Perk. Yes, sir. You already know, gang. Gang in the building.
Wow.
Wow.
And your host, Stephen Watts. You already know. So let's get into it, y'all. What y'all want to start off with? You want to talk about...
Talk about my man.
All right, hey, say less.
I want to talk about my man.
What's up? What's up?
You know what I'm saying?
So do a little interview.
I mean, I guess I could, you know what I'm saying? So how long you been doing this?
20 clutch.
Honestly, I started doing this about a year ago, to be honest with you. Maybe just a little under a year, 11 months.
Okay.
So, yeah, in that time frame, just trying to find my niche, my sound, what I'm trying to go for. Because lyrically, I'm trying to be one of the best. And I want people to connect with what I have to say. And maybe along that journey, they can hear sort of their story along in that. So that's what I try to bring in my music.
That's
What
nice.
the nigga Drake said? He said, I told my story and made his story.
Right.
That's bars.
This thing. So you said you started a year ago. What made you? It's just like always been a passion of yours. Something you've always wanted to do. Or?
Well, really, it was just during that time transitioning from college football to just everyday life. You know, you really got to find something that's going to take that time away, because during that time, you're really trying to find yourself as a human being, really, because it was just football. So during that time, I was just recording on little voice memos on my phone, sending them to like my mom and stuff like that. And she'd be like, you know, we need to get something for you. So a couple of her friends, yeah.
I like that I like that support. You know, most parents when it come to that thing, I don't want my son out there rapping, but what you rapping about? You know what I'm saying? But that's nice that you got that support. I ain't mean to cut you off, but I just want to let you know. That's nice.
You're good.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's real nice. But you were saying you played college football, so I just have a question for you. Was this rap thing that you were doing, was this an off-season thing? Is that how it started? Because for me, you know, everybody who, as a person who was an athlete, you know how the off-season was. It's a long time.
Fact.
Like, people who don't know, it's a long time from when you're not playing your sport to just training
Most definitely.
and going to class. So, like, you ain't got no practice in the afternoon, G.
Right.
Use class, study table, maybe film here and there, but by 4:30, bye, you done for the day. You feel me?
Done.
So, is that something you picked up, or is that something you've always just been, as soon as you got there, people was like, yo, come, you feel me?
To be honest with you, it was just a lot of singing to myself, rapping to myself, just with the basic music. Because I didn't really get into music during football. It was just something that I was doing here and there, just trying to make sure that my talent was still there and that I could still do it and elevate my voice to the point of maybe I could do something someday. But I always thought to myself, I'm like, man, I can't even write music. So why would I even do this when I can't even write. Like I'm sitting down trying to write music, I can't write music. But then after football, it was funny. I just realized when I'm just driving or whatever, just hearing a different melody, or whatever the case may be, and then I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm starting to catch on to different melodies, different flows, and then after that, it's just, that's when the lyrics came, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put this together and sort of make something, just try to make something. So that's the journey I've been on for about a year and a half now.
Who taught you how to write music, or you just taught yourself?
I really just taught myself, and I go about it by depending on what the beat sounds like, because I'm a firm believer that the beat itself is the music,
Right.
and you, as a vocalist, is a part of the percussion.
Right.
So I attack it in a way of, okay, what would another instrument sound like going into this
I see what
music?
you're saying.
Yeah,
Your
so
voice is another basically instrument. Is how you trying to add
Most
it.
definitely,
So
most
now, instead
definitely.
of trying to rhyme with the beat, you're trying to flow with
the music, try to
I
get
see
in the
what you're saying.
feel with the music.
I see what you're saying.
My music.
I see what you're saying. That's interesting. That's very interesting. We were talking earlier just off the podcast, and you were saying that your background is in the church.
Yeah.
So did you sing in the choir?
Not really the church choir, but me and my brother did perform singing a couple of songs in the church.
Okay, so there you go.
And my mom was a part of the church choir growing up, so we were always just around it. You know what I mean? And she would be singing, practicing at home, and we'd be singing together. I was in a couple of talent shows here and there just to keep that up. I was in choir for the school.
Okay.
And
Did you do choir in college?
No, I didn't do choir in college.
I just asked because I know you did it in high school, so I didn't know if you
No, that didn't carry. I didn't have the time to do all
I feel you.
that. So it was really just me in the shower, me by myself, me and my friends, pre-gaming and, just rapping. And
Right.
so then it was like, if I can freestyle here and there, maybe if I just put that into writing music, I can write some music. So
Right. No, shout out to my homie. Shout out to you, but shout out to my homie Dylan. And the reason why you say that, I remember he used to sit on the bus, away games, lost no matter what. And I just see him just writing. And one day I said, "Hey, what you doing?" He said, "I'm trying to be an artist, bro." And he blowing up now, like it reminds me of that. And I'm just like, so I guess that's what you just got to do, man. It made me one day just sit in my room, try to. Like, man, fuck this shit, man. Okay. Put a mic at you. Right? But I commend y'all, you know what I'm saying,
Most
for
definitely.
that and that journey though. But
I mean, you say lock yourself in a room doing 5 beats a day for 3 summers.
I was about to say, do you be in the studio often?
Yes, when I can. So I'm blessed that my mom and her friends were able to get this whole setup, and then my other friend Courtney got me this stand because I was literally in my room with the mic and the pop filter just holding
You
it.
getting it?
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to get it any way I can. So I'm like,
Grind.
I'm in there, I'm sweating, trying to hold this up,
Yeah.
just trying to write, and everything like
You
that.
like everybody
So I'm
else,
like,
you
exactly.
feel
You know
me?
what I
You
mean?
just
I'm
trying to
like,
get it.
okay, this is where the grind starts. I'm starting to feel where that grinding with making music starts, because a lot of people, they're like, oh, you just get on top of a beat and then rhyme. And it's
Yeah,
like, it's
it's
a
not
lot
that-
more than that. You got to put in a lot more than that. So yeah, I'm blessed to have people that are part of it and want to help me succeed, and that were able to bless me with this. So I can't just sit around and let that just go to waste. I got to get to work doing it. So whenever I'm not working and I've got some time or just want to make something, just feel like having that creative outlet, because I feel like everybody needs a creative outlet in
Sure
some way,
do.
shape or form.
Yeah.
You can't just go to work to your 9 to 5, get home, watch TV, go to bed. You know what I mean? Like, you got to really find out what you really want to do in life. You know what I mean? So, this was just my way of being like, okay, this is something I want to do. I'm blessed with this gift. Why not just attack it in that way?
Right. I understand that. And then before I let y'all handle it, if y'all have any questions for my man, because I think this has been a great little insight for people to get to know you as a person. Where do you get your inspiration, you know what I'm saying, to rap and like your rhymes from? What is your inspiration?
My inspiration is really from what I've seen and what I've gone through personally, because I feel like you can't rap about something passionately and to the point where people get you if you haven't gone through it in some way, shape, or form. Because you'll have these people that sort of go into I'm going to be a rapper, so I'm going to rap like these other rappers who went through that life and I didn't go through that life, so then I'm here trying to mimic that and people aren't vibing to it. It's because you don't have that. Yeah, you don't have what they have because you didn't go through that.
Right.
So my thing is, I'm gonna take it as, okay, I went through this. Maybe it's not the same as some of the other people that listen to this type of music, but it's like, listen, this is real. This is me. This is.
It's still struggle.
Yeah, exactly. It's still like you still got to go through things. You still got to go through life. I mean, coming out of college, I was working at Amazon. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, I didn't think I'd be here. You know what I mean? I went to college 4 years. I got a degree. I'm getting certifications from different things in college. Like, I got connections, and I'm sitting here at Amazon pushing a cart. You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't be here. So I try to put that into my music. Like, listen, I understand a certain point to where you got to push through something. You got to go through a little bit of something. Then going on FedEx, and then finally on to working at a news station. I'm like, okay, perfect. I'm in my place. So now I can focus on this music thing as well and get into that and just take it as far as it can go.
Right.
Honestly.
That's what's up. I ain't gonna lie, man. We my boys since, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. It's good to see you, feel me, grow up and do your thing.
Most definitely.
You went to Eastern, right?
Yeah, Eastern Illinois.
That's what I thought.
How was that? How was that?
It was an experience, I'll tell you.
Hey, them Illinois kids is different, ain't they?
No, they are. They are. So you really got to come with something different, and it's not just Illinois; it's from all around. You know what I mean? So you got to bring it every day, and you got to love it for real.
Was the majority of your kids from Chicago though?
I would say school-wise, yes.
Okay.
Football team, it was from
Of course,
everywhere.
yeah, of course. Football team gonna be like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was thinking about
school-wise,
school.
yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I did
Chicago.
Southern Illinois. It was Chicago, East St. Louis.
Yeah, most
mainly
definitely.
is what made up the school population. But okay, yeah. Anybody, y'all got any questions for my man? You feel me?
No, I was about to say, sounds like he's in that groove where he's about to he's finally hitting your stride. So
Yeah, most definitely.
work life is comfortable, and now you're about to attack your hobby right now, but what you're trying to turn into a career.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
What's the most time you? I got two questions because I know my answers for these, and it's really wild. What's the most time you spent in the studio, and what's the most songs you've recorded in one studio session?
Okay, so the longest I've probably been in one studio session would probably be like I started early, like 8:30 in the morning, and I probably finished around, I want to say 8 p.m. So it was probably about 12 hours, no food, just water to make sure my voice was straight, and just because with music, with something I love, I'm a perfectionist on it. Like I am a perfectionist on it. So when it's not sounding a certain way, or it's not doing, or if my voice isn't doing a certain thing, I will get mad to the point I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just step away from it for a little bit. I'm gonna go off to, maybe doing the producing side or whatever the case may be, then go back into it. So going back and forth with that, it just takes time. And I'm blessed to have all of this, because some people are got to go to the studio and have to know what to do exactly when they get there, because they're paying on time. So I'm like, I've got unlimited time, so why not just take that time to make sure that every professional all the way through.
You straight?
You got a phone call.
Professional all the way through.
You straight?
You got a phone call.
Did you start like that?
Keep it going. All right, so then
The next question is,
keep it going.
what's
All right,
the
so
most?
then
The next question is,
what's
what's
the
the
most?
most?
How many songs were you able to fit in one session?
What's
How
the
many
most?
finished?
How many songs were you able to fit?
How
in
many
one session?
finished?
Not
I ain't
finished.
talking about that.
How many finished songs in one
I
session?
about that.
I was like, you know what?
I was recording it and I kept
I'm
messing it
gonna
up,
do
so then I was like, you know
How many
what?
finished
F
boys were you
this,
able to
I'm
get
gonna
out of
do
one
next
session?
session? How many finished boys was you able to get out of one session?
In one session?
Honestly,
Um,
one. I think
honestly,
each session I
probably
go
one.
into,
I think
go
each
in
session I go into,
wanting, and
I
that
go
vibe,
in
that one song.
wanting
Like,
and
that's
in
what
that vibe for that one song.
So that's
Like
why
that's
it
what I
takes, a couple of
take. So that's why it takes
more time,
a couple of more times and a lot longer
Sometimes
for
I'm
me
able
to
to have,
release
like,
a couple of
melody
musics. But
to where I'm
sometimes
like,
I'm able to have like
I'm gonna do
a
this
melody
today,
to where I'm like, okay,
and then
I'm gonna do
I've
this
got
today.
nothing on my
And then I've got another thing on my mind, so I want to do this and I want to do that. So, I mean, sometimes it could be like 3, where I'm like, okay, I've got this laid down already, not ready to release, not fully produced, but already laid down into a track where I feel comfortable and wanting to work on it. So, yeah, probably about 3 songs, I would say. But for the most part, yeah, I'm just working on one during a session, just trying to perfect my craft. With that specific sound, because each song, each beat, each vibe is different. So in order to bring that the entire time, you sort of got to sit in it and you got to let it marinate a little bit, and then you just got to go in.
But a lot of people don't realize how much going like Lil Wayne, because you see interviews like people like Lil Wayne. Like how many songs you got? Like, you got to realize he's been rapping since he was like 11. That's Lil Wayne. You got to realize he's been rapping since like 11 years old. He's been able to write 11 years old. Have 6 songs written to write all day long. Have 6 songs written. So when you get to the studio, for like it's a regular person trying to rap, like a regular person trying to rap. Because it's just like you start messing up, the flow leads, just like you start messing up because you messed up so much, you messed up 5-6 times. I don't want to rap so much because you messed up 5-6 times. I don't want to rap so much. It's a very just like it's so stressful. It's a very before you get on.
Yeah, and wait before you get on. It's funny to see the people that have been doing this for years and years, because I really didn't even start rapping until I started having all of this together. Because I was like, I'm not a rapper, I'm a singer. What am I doing? So just trying to find out what I can rap about. But seeing artists like one of my friends, Jacob Abrams, has been rapping since he was like 6 years old. And
Shout out Cuz.
Yeah, shout out J Cuz. He has been rapping since he was 6 years old. And when we go into a recording session together, he'll have his song made up in like 30 minutes. I'll have mine made up in like 40 or whatever. And he goes in first, and it's a perfect take on the first time. Every single time. I'm saying the breath's in the right place. I'm saying it's perfection. And I'm sitting here like, bro, he's unsigned. You know what I mean? And he's one of the best rappers I've ever heard. And he's just doing this in one take in 3 minutes, and I'm sitting there messing up, having to go back, having to tweak things, then having to layer and all this other stuff, and then he's like, okay, I'm gonna just go in, say my piece and leave. So he's also another inspiration of mine lyrically, and someone who I want to attack. How I want to attack the mic. He is. Nah. I want to attack the mic because just the way he goes in is so raw, and you can hear the passion, and it's incredible.
I was gonna say I got to sit on like my first little studio session. And we rap, and that was. I mean, y'all got it done in what, an hour and a half? Y'all got it done, but like that was still blowing my mind, like how fast. But like that was still blowing my mind, like how fast y'all got it done.
Like this would be to have to read. If I mess it up, I don't like about 3-4 mess ups. If I mess it up, I only got about 3-4 mess ups because I'm gonna throw the whole thing.
Where can people? You got any of your music out anywhere yet?
Yes. The 2 songs that you guys heard today aren't currently released, but I do have a SoundCloud, Kylan Cole. Check me out. I've got a whole EP on there, and then I've got another song that I just released on there. So yeah, if you mess with what you heard today, then go ahead and check it out.
For sure, y'all definitely need to go check that out for my boy. Anybody else got any questions? My A&R man, you got any questions for my man?
Y'all spilling it out.
Dimitri behind the camera.
Dimitri, no rushing. You feel me? No rushing.
My man Colin gonna stay with us for the rest of this. You feel me? For this podcast, sit back and relax. You know what I'm saying, and enjoy it today. We got some interesting.
We'll see how it takes us.
Might be. We'll see how. We'll see where it takes us. We'll see where it takes us. I'm gonna take it back to my man, the host, the mostest. You know what I'm saying?
Show
Too
enough.
smooth, show enough, Steve. You know
Can't
what I'm
get
saying?
right.
Go ahead.
Alright, yo. So, what's recently been in the news on the entertainment side?
Who all saw the video?
Tory
That's what I
Lanez,
want.
you know.
Who all saw the video?
I didn't
That's what I
see the
want to
video.
know.
I heard.
I didn't see the video. I heard what August said to me. That's all I've heard.
What August actually?
I haven't seen the video.
What August actually?
August, he said something like he
That
said
nigga
something.
August was talking greasy to my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Real greasy, no freaky.
He said, "No, speak on my name, bro." Speak on my name.
Well, I started off, I guess, because I've been kind of following it a little bit. Just I've been bored.
I wish I had that video.
You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna
I wish I had that
lie.
video to pull right up, bro. That shit is so fucking.
Nah, bro. So Tory, so first of all, it's a concert setting backstage. Tory went to go put out his hand to August, and you know August tall. August tall,
Like 6'2".
but Tory like 5'5". You feel me?
Hey man, let me your autograph.
No. He tried to dap him up to say what's up. But what happened was Tory had said some comments earlier on a rap about August being messy with Jada. Let's be real, that's some messy shit.
That is messy as fuck.
Because if little background of August Alsina, he was a real. Apparently, he was a street nigga that turned into an R&B singer. Like if you look at his backstory,
He got a problem. Let me stop.
facts, nigga, you might need that nigga. You feel me?
He cool.
But
I'm just saying, like,
yeah, because he took in like his kids' sons, like he took in his brother's kids, 3 of them, bro. After his brother, like it's crazy shit. But anyway, so Tory 6'2" trying to dap my bro up, 6'2" looking over him like nigga, I don't see that shit. You know what I'm saying? So Tory like, am I tripping? You know what I'm saying?
Back at the boys like.
That nigga was when that nigga looked back at that nigga looked back at
Yeah, that's you
I heard
know.
that nigga look back at it.
And so Tory like, oh, hold on, you was gonna ignore me, but maybe you didn't see me. You know, you 6'2", 5'5", and you didn't see me. So the issue was when I walk up to you to you know to check your energy, and you get the, what he say? What he say? right.
He said, "Don't speak on my name."
When you get to talking like that,
Speak on my name.
ain't nothing left to say than to get the, you feel me? Get the wild. So,
He said the bra for it all. That's exactly what was going on.
but that's basically what happened. Me personally, Tory's in the wrong. It don't look good because you still gotta. First of all, he still gotta make case to deal with. That's what I'm saying. How you gonna have that out?
On IG Live, he said, I'm really about violence.
Jumping somebody.
But I ain't gonna lie, August also wrong for posting the video, posting the pics of the ass whooping like that. Okay,
Right.
He ain't gotta post the pics of the ass whooping like that. You know what I'm saying? My man was bleeding.
Tory definitely in the wrong. Like you can't just.
But at the same time,
have the problem with it being your dudes. Get
But I can also no. We didn't see the photo. I'm with you. There's some different.
There's something else going on.
There's something else going on.
No, but they said that August says it was him and the bodyguards.
Say that after he got his ass
But I mean,
Hold on, in the video, I did see the video where they said like where he said what's up and he kept walking. So there were like 6 dudes.
August, bro, he's got an emergency.
In August, bro, he's got an emergency medical situation.
So we can check August off the list. Yeah, that's why he remember he ended up getting sick.
Story 101 with August.
Did y'all see the? Did you see the pictures?
Bro, like it just wasn't fair. Like you can't have a problem with a dude.
August said, Tori, I'll call you the hitman. Tori's, I'm gonna call you the get hitman.
You're right.
All I'm saying is, you talking crazy. That's what I'm saying.
That's what you want. That's what my issue is. If you when that's when I come. If I come to check your temperature and it's I'm sorry, I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I don't feel like talking to you right now. Can we? Cool. But you gonna do it again? Do it one more time.
Don't speak on my name.
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing else to be said. You ain't lying.
But the problem is, man, you can't just have a grown dude just walk past you, and then you feel some type of way about it where you gotta speak up on it. Like if he didn't want to say hi to you, you just take it as okay, whatever.
He gonna learn. Rappers got egos, man.
I understand the ego. I understand the ego. I understand the ego.
Lot of
But
male
when it's
macho
somebody
in him.
else,
Maybe
like
Tori's little man syndrome. Maybe
I understand.
I was gonna say in
But my thing is for Tory's situation, it don't help him with the situation because he still has the makings.
That's what I'm saying.
It just shows you have a short temper, nigga. But it just shows that you have a short temper, nigga. Come on now. I don't think you shot her either. Best believe I don't think you shot her.
I don't think comments on the situation. I don't know what went on that night. Nobody know. No. Whoa. Okay, honestly, let me be honest. I am on no one's side. There is not enough evidence on either side to be like this specifically happened. On both sides, there's too much information out there for me. There's too much misinformation out there for me. I'm like, bro, I'm not even going. It's not even my life. It's not my life.
When she first got interviewed, she told them she told them that she found the gun under the seat,
And then tried to double back. And say,
I was
outside and he was over the window shooting.
I was outside and he was over the window shooting.
Saying dance. But this is gonna be fucked up.
But this is
You
gonna
gotta
be
be okay.
Let's jump up.
This nigga really trying to break this shit down.
We know. I don't know how many y'all been in this situation, but we know how girls are. She found a gun.
There's two options. She gotta go cuss him out. What is
There's
this
two
doing?
options. She gotta go cuss him out. What is this doing?
Or she gonna be on that tough girl shit. And she gonna try to.
Or she gonna be on that tough girl shit. And she gonna try to play.
That was a face.
She shot herself. She cheddar bobbed herself.
Bicycle birds.
Goddamn bird.
She was in there naked. She was in there naked.
Really?
They was in there naked. They was
Wow.
drinking. Just left the party. She found it under the seat.
There's only one conclusion to get to right now.
He 5'5".
Come on, bro. You say Tory Lanez. Come on, bro.
Hey, speaking
Personally, if I'm in the car by the fucking Vegas Stallion, why would I shoot?
Speaking of rappers, you're not wrong. Speaking of rappers and whatnot, what's going on? Did y'all hear about Kanye West? What's going on with Yeezy?
Yeah, with his Gap situation.
No, Gap said fuck him. With the deal that he is signed under, he can no longer use Yeezy for shoes, merch, apparel. He basically had to start all over again with the brand because he signed away his Yeezy name to Gap.
He gonna call.
It's not easy.
And he believed.
That's what he gonna call it.
And he
though.
believed.
He gonna call it Ye.
And he believed it. And he said that he was wrong by telling Sway 10 years ago. Sway got the answers. Because they're fucking him on this deal. Y'all don't understand how hard it is for him going to be based. It's not that the creativity part for him is not going to be the hard part. It's literally the. Because y'all think Ye got all this money. I don't think Ye has all this money that everybody thinks he does. I don't. I personally don't. Because the reason why I say that is because he's running into all these deals.
You know why he releases his stuff at a price he does? Because he knows it's not gonna last long. So he's making up for it. What do you mean, bro? Honestly, like there was a Yeezy train for a while, but bro, that shit, it's died down. Bro. But there's a lot of fake stuff now.
Because the reason why I say that is because he didn't want Yeezys to be expensive anyway.
He came out and said that. He's like, I don't set the price. That'd be the equivalent of saying
Okay, yeah, I didn't know all that.
Jordan set the price on the shit.
Yeah, Jordan don't. But Jordan also saying he don't give a fuck.
Y'all niggas gonna buy him anyway.
I just thought it'd be interesting to see y'all's opinion on how y'all felt about his business practices because it's clear that it's not.
I didn't say that he wasn't intelligent.
I didn't say that he wasn't intelligent. I said business practices.
I think he has as much money as he says. A lot of his stuff he owns.
But I feel like these other businesses should know who they're dealing with as well.
That's what they take. I think they take advantage of it personally.
So I feel like they think they can, and that makes him mad. That pisses him off even more.
Okay.
So he pushes back. That's what I feel like.
But he gonna push back against this?
But I feel like, but it's his brand though. So it's like,
Not if you sign your name.
I mean, I know now it's his brand, but I'm saying it's him. So
I see
that's
what
why
you're saying.
he's
You're
pushing
saying,
back
but
so
what you're
hard.
saying is like you're saying is y'all believe in the side that he can go create something brand new and it just be just as successful as the Easy Beats. I don't doubt it.
He's gonna title like Ye and sign with Adidas, who's like
Right, that's what
rivals.
Drake did.
Boom.
Drake went to.
And
That's what Drake did. Drake went to Adidas and Nike. They contract themselves.
Yeah, because they all about the checks. Checks over stripes.
All they do.
Ye gonna be over there like stripes. Ye gonna be over there like stripes is the way to go.
Right.
Okay. Let's see.
I want to talk about more.
I
I
was gonna go. No, I was gonna go. Have any of y'all heard the Don Q freestyle? To me, that's old school rap right there. Y'all need to go listen.
We'll talk on that Sunday.
What is he talking about?
We'll
Bro.
talk on that Sunday.
What is he talking about?
about him and
So you know anything about him and so they, Lil TJ got shot.
do
Little, do me a favor, Meech. Can you pull up the just go on YouTube and find Don Q freestyle or diss to Lil TJ? So when TJ came back, Lil TJ came back.
he dropped this song.
He dropped this song to Don Q saying basically them were his goons that shot him.
Q came back.
Don Q came back and dropped a diss. Bro, I swear to God, this nigga sound like old school 50 Cent, bro.
There's two of them. Which one
This nigga really,
They just want the audio.
probably just the audio.
That nigga.
That nigga,
Cole.
nigga,
Reminds you of real rap.
it reminds you of
I
real rap.
want to ask.
But I want to ask y'all something.
Do the audio version of it.
Copyright.
Nah, he's saying like lyrics.
Copyright.
I don't even think we can play it. Yeah, I don't think we can play it. We can't play it. Yeah, we can't play it.
We can probably play like 2 seconds.
I do.
We can probably play like 2 seconds.
I want some lyrics.
Yeah, that shit fire.
Right, good 15 seconds. Oh,
Y'all need to go listen to it.
Okay.
I want you to.
I want you to depend on what I really was gonna really go towards more of. How do y'all feel about people publicizing street beef into mainstream media?
That's what rap is.
A certain genre.
Well, I guess what we categorize it now. I guess what we categorize it now is trap music. That's what it's
drill.
always been.
Yeah.
That's how niggas get. That's what it's always been. One side niggas bad, but on one side it's bad, but on the other side it's also making niggas rich. Cause like niggas talk about,
Because
niggas talk about.
You gotta pick a side, nigga.
He playing.
He playing Switzerland right
I
now.
gotta go full black. I gotta take this out and making niggas rich. And I gotta take this out and making niggas rich.
I feel like
So you with them putting out real street beef because this is, you know what I'm saying, a lot of this rap shit that niggas hear nowadays is like niggas really out here doing this shit.
The shit gonna happen regardless. Somebody's still gonna get shot.
So basically saying this, let them get their money.
So basically you saying is let them get their money
Get
as
your money, and if you end up being up a little 500, at least you ran up a little 500,000 to hope your family. If it don't get taken by
how you feel.
I feel like, yeah, you're right. It is rap music. It is in a certain genre of music, but I think a lot of it is a narrative being pushed by labels. I think they know exactly what sells, and that is exactly what sells. Young Boy, Lil Durk is what's selling right now because of King Von. Like, you understand, like, all of this is selling right now. Like, PNB Rock wasn't at the top of nothing. What happened? He died #1 because exactly. And all of these other rappers are going to then elevate because they're going to have Future in PNB Rock, just like they had Future in King Von, where he had just unfinished songs here and there, then being spread out through multiple different labels, multiple different things, and they're making a lot more money off of it. Just because they know it's going to sell. All the Young Boy stuff, all the Lil Durk stuff is going to sell because people are going to look for, okay, when is he going to talk about such and such? When is this going to come? Quando Rondo, he's going to sell now because his homie just got shot, and he was in the car.
Well, he also trying to
And
drop
then-
his
He
flag.
Yeah, he also tried to drop his flag. That's another
No-go.
one that you try to do on Instagram.
That nigga who don't know the nigga said that nigga is a weird. No, you right. Keep what you going. You in the right. You in the right direction.
I don't think that's the best way to go about it.
No.
And like you saying, nigga, we've been friends since 5th grade, nigga. And then you just being like,
yeah.
Nigga, and then you just being like, yeah, nigga, your parents. All y'all niggas were in illegal trade. All y'all niggas were in illegal trade.
Oh, Instagram though. You don't say that. Oh, Instagram.
Yeah, but you on Instagram. Yeah, but you on Facebook.
I just feel like that's not the way to go about it. But then again, it makes buzz. And then again, you got King Von's situation. That's why Lil Tim was able to start rapping out of nowhere. I never heard of dude, but then that situation happened. And no, so it's like, so it's all.
And it's really
Right. It's all planned out.
This is the real fraud part. 'Cause a lot of people blame this on the label.
If the label was not here,
If
these
the label
niggas
was
was
not
not
here,
here, these niggas would still.
This
This
is
is the thing. The label just make money off of
The
it.
label just make money off of it.
But no, you don't understand. They be doing it for their hood. Now they're doing it, bro. You see dudes at Carmel banging King Von, banging Young Boy. It wouldn't reach them if it weren't for
That's what I was basically saying.
They understand.
They're trying to monetize off basically what is
If I come
off.
to you, $2 million on the table.
I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not against. Oh no, don't get me wrong. I'm not against it. I'm not against it.
No, but I'm put $2 million on the table. I put $2 million on the table, and I say I need you to rap it and keep doing it exactly. The rap and keep doing it exactly. The only difference is only difference is a little bit harder. I want you to go a little bit harder.
I'm gonna do that shit.
Yeah, do that shit.
So now
under the table.
But there's under the table deals going on. You can't just put it on labels, man. There's there's so much going on that they know they can't speak on. There is so much going
How do you feel
on.
about as an artist, as fellow artists? How do y'all feel about labels getting insurance?
I would do that shit too. Like I'm not gonna lie to you.
do that shit too.
I'm not gonna lie to you. 100%.
Remember, he thinks of it as a business perspective. So as a business perspective, it does make sense to get on your investment.
MXX was 3 years into his start.
But it's not like
I know for a fact.
I know for a fact.
I know for a fact. 9 times. I know for a fact.
That's why I don't think
Because
it's.
of-
That's why I think it's.
Or
that's why I
drugs.
think it's on mouth like.
Because they know these artists are crazy. Some of them.
Or something like that because it's
No,
like that
because
you're
for a
wrong.
fact. No,
That
because
you're
you're
wrong.
risking my
It'd be like
You're
Drake
risking
making
my ass. You're
But it's-
own that name and you're risking.
It's like the equivalent. It's like the equivalent is like me. The equivalent is like me over here being like going to a 7-year-old person
I just now want
and
to
being like, I just now want to take out.
That's like the equivalent.
7-year-old.
That's like the equivalent.
7-year-old.
Where you're like, damn, they're
Where you're like, damn, they're pretty.
I mean,
poor.
people know they're gonna die.
You know they're gonna die within the next 10 years.
That's actually pretty. They would advise. Life insurance company would advise you. The life insurance company is the first thing they're gonna ask. Is the first thing they're gonna ask is just like, okay, so when he dies, he's not gonna leave anything. He dies, he's not gonna die anything. Period. You're gonna have to die.
Oh no, I'm talking about just a random. Oh no, I'm talking about just a random.
But you can't do that.
No, but that's what you're talking about. That's what you're talking
He
about.
said good.
No, it's not
He said
random.
good. Get
No more. Now you're on this label because now you're a part of
If
this.
you worked at a nursing home, if you worked at a nursing home, man, then you just started doing that.
The nurse just walk up to a motherfucker and say, "Hey, I got it."
I think we had a good topic earlier when we were talking just about.
The woman and men rappers.
No, I mean, we could do that if y'all want to go there. We could talk about women in. You do? So we personally. So no.
No, let me tell you real spiel. Let me tell you real spiel, man. There are so many good women rappers. I'm talking about no. I'm talking about that can spit on the mic just like anybody else can, if not better. I promise you, bro. I'm saying they're on college, bro. Right now, no, because right now,
I won't get
I'm not talking about industry. I'm
gonna shoot you some.
industry.
Oh, you're not talking
I'm
about
not talking about industry. I'm not talking about industry. That's the thing.
I'm
talking about at college campuses. I'm talking about your everyday friend. Bro, do you not hear these women spitting?
These women,
These women are spitting, and then when they get to the labels or whatever the case may be, Megan Thee Stallion,
Talking about that girl that nigga got munched.
bro, all of those people.
bro, all of those people.
Okay,
Okay, but hold on though.
Bro, you don't understand.
I got your back on this
They're
one.
making TikToks. They're making TikToks.
But I got something for you though.
But they're not, bro. But what I'm saying is, those types of rap, no, they're not better than, they're not better. No,
It's not mainstream.
it's not mainstream. It's not music that you're gonna want to listen to day in and day
But the
out.
question is, yes, they are. That's the reason why I was about to shoot you some bail. And then you fucked it up. My bail I was gonna shoot you was is mainstream right now. Who do you really hear? Is number female artists for real, for real.
Like hit songs.
Like hit songs. Your hit radio songs right now are female artists.
That nigga a munch.
That nigga a munch.
Anyway, like on the radio, you got Lil Baby, you got Young Boy, you got
Not really, but Young Boy's playing on the radio.
Young Boys not on the radio.
You can't play them on the
You got
radio.
Lil
They
Baby,
can't.
you got Drake, you got
Drake doesn't count. You can't use Drake.
Drake is an because you got the city.
Because you got the City Girls, you got Rap City, you got Megan Thee Stallion.
They definitely are carrying right now. But what I'm speaking of lyrically and how the music is.
Jack Harlow.
You have to understand when it comes to lyrics, I'm always gonna be
Jack
for the
Harlow,
males.
he's not even everything lyric.
He's a Drake.
He's a Drake. He's a wannabe white boy
They
Drake.
got him as top 5 years for rappers right now.
Rappers that are popular right now on the radio. Since y'all want to say they're all girls. You got Lil Baby, you got Drake, you got Future.
No, I understand that, but people aren't listening to lyrics. People are listening to vibes. And right now, these people are putting out good vibes in their music. Music is a feeling, bro.
I'll give y'all top 10 on the 100 bet.
We appreciate
Number
you.
Number one is Nicki Minaj.
2, Future.
2, Future.
3, Doja Cat. I wanted to bring her up. She low-key got some heat.
She low-key got some heat.
He said, didn't even notice. Ain't that him?
Listen to this.
She can rap. She can rap.
Go ahead, continue. Just give me 10.
Jack Harlow.
4, Jack Harlow.
5, Drake, of course.
5, Drake, of course.
Young Gravy.
Young Drake.
4 2.
No way.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that nigga grinding, ain't he? That nigga been grinding, ain't he? And they been grinding since 2010.
Cap me used to talk. Come on, Graham, my nigga, come get an interview, dog.
Continue, my bad.
Lil Baby next.
I remember that.
Okay.
Are we counting DJ Khaled?
Alright, so
Bro, who are the artists on there? Who are the artists, bro? Okay, Drake a little bit. Who are the voices?
Please sweep that in.
Metro Boomin ain't on there. Why am I putting DJ Khaled?
That's the greatest A&R in history.
He's really good, but come on, bro. Give it to me.
Number 9 is Hit Kid.
Number 9 is Hit Kid.
Glorilla.
Don't sound like that.
that's a girl. That's a girl.
That's
a girl.
Yeah.
That's a girl.
That's actually a cool song. That's actually cool.
And then number 10.
The only
Number 10 is
That's a nigga. That's a
I don't know who that is.
When he don't go off of that though, he go by the list that was made by the real music connoisseur.
honestly, I just got the people I listen to, and then at the end of the day, and then people. No, I'm saying I listen to a lot of rap.
Losing battle, son.
What are you talking about? Hold on. When I say a lot of women rap. But when I'm saying that, like, you can go on YouTube and find all of these different freestyles. One of them, in particular, I think her name is Love, but it's spelled like 70X.
I know what you're talking about.
And she goes crazy on any beat that she and out rapping.
I got some family.
Future out rapping.
He's an out rapping Future.
You think she better than you?
Yes.
Rap it? Yes.
All right, so let me.
Because he said I got the vote.
She's not a freestyler. She's an artist, and she was on YouTube and she does freestyles, and it's like those are really good. And then you can also find her anywhere. She's really good. I'm just saying, and she doesn't talk about shaking ass or anything like that. And it's real rap. And it's like, bro, this is hot, and this is this type of stuff that we should be hearing from everybody, bro. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, shut out, bro.
That's a diamond in the rough right there for every niggas I can name. Right now, my hand who are underground niggas who aren't Drakes, aren't Jack Harlows, aren't even Young Gravies, but are would eat her. Big X.
Okay, you're comparing her to all of these different. She would eat Jack Harlow up. Okay, let me just put that up, and you guys can listen for yourself. You can listen for yourself. You can. Hey. For all the people with a non-dirty. For all the people with a non-dirty, man. Hey, man. Bro, let me tell you, Jack Harlow? Who? Come on, bro. I'll show you later. Come on, bro.
Has to be one of the smartest young niggas out right now.
He's a very smart
Not
artist.
because of his music. You know who he went on tour with? After he dropped recently, was it first class or whatever? Went on tour with a City Girl.
Of all the people to go get married to the end zone.
Plus, there's only girls going to go see that. There's no dudes out there.
I hear you. I'm not doing that.
No, yeah, I get that.
I'm just saying, as even the top 10.
But I'm saying they don't make music that gets into the top 10.
Let's get into it. That's rappers versus women rappers. Let's talk about greats.
Great. Okay.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Wait. Right now or all time?
All time.
I mean, you gotta put Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj is number 1 or 2. Probably number one. With when you go to numbers.
Legend all time.
Nicki Minaj number 1. Numbers. She's definitely number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2 is probably Missy Elliott.
If you go by
Number 2 is probably Missy Elliott. Number 2.
Maybe, but Cardi's up there. Y'all sleep on Cardi.
Cardi is up there. People don't like her because of her mouth, but it's like, bro, you gotta understand that she can rap, bro.
She
can really
Bodak
rap.
Yellow nigga, that's a lot of numbers on that shit, bro. That shit was
a lot of numbers. But like I said, Missy Elliott.
Shout out Larry June, because Larry June, check him out. Because let me tell you something. Larry June,
If he's a good or bad influence yet.
Nicki, Missy,
his beats are a good influence. I'll tell you
Who are gonna
that.
go with 4 or 5 then? Eve, Megan Thee Stallion.
Eve is cool.
Bro, nah, y'all missing all them girls like from the South, like Trina and all that.
He said Doja Cat.
Top 5. Right. Like she's a current.
I got a list for top 10, I think.
For females?
Rank the top 10 female rappers of all time based on sales, by the way. Number 1 is Missy Elliott. Salt and Pepper, number 2, I think.
Some Pepper could take over that 5 spot. You could go Eve, Salt and Pepper, and then Megan Thee Stallion.
And then Lisa, Left Eye.
Yeah, my mama told me about Left Eye.
I've never heard a song from her.
Look her up. Left Eye. She nice.
Wait. Skip them. Chicago. All right. For some reason, number 5, Lauryn Hill. Number five.
Lauren Hill. We did have that debate last time.
Freestyle. She ain't got the
Number six.
You consider written rap style?
No, I think both are very important when you're talking about in the grand scheme. I think all these
I feel like
five that we just named can also probably freestyle out.
I feel like rappers need to start writing again. Rappers need to start writing again because everybody is doing that rap style. Yeah, they punching, and everybody's trying to be like ATL, and it's like, bro, I promise you, it doesn't sound the same. You're running in circles, and it's like, bro, every song sounds the exact same you're putting out, and it's like, bro, you're just saying things in a different order. Like, why am I listening to you? When I hear you on song 1 and hear you on song 20 and haven't learned a thing about you, but the same thing from song 1, why am I going on with the same beat, with the same flow, bro? Come
I think
on.
that was what's so special about Migos' culture out, the original culture.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's what always stood out in history as when it's like a staple rap, and especially in our generation, because of Migos on some different songs, you know.
Because I'm not gonna lie, when I freestyle, I'm in a circle, bro. I say the same thing over and over. I'll say the same thing minute 1, then minute 2, I'll come back around. And it's like they're doing this for 3-4 minute songs, man. Come on.
Before y'all two, I know y'all are busy people, got things to do. So before y'all two get out of here, I wanted to get y'all take on black people boycotting Black Panther. Because we kind of get into that.
I really think the issue. I think I know what the issue is. Okay, I really think the issue is that Chadwick Boseman had so much of an impact. Like he is the entire face of Black Panther. That people are pissed off that it's a simple hey, he's not gonna be in it. And I feel like as black people we get so wrapped up in not just that, but wrapped up in a character because we get our first character for something all the time. It's like if Princess and the Frog was a live action and the woman for Princess and the Frog passed away. That'd be like, oh, that's our princess gone. So it's like Chadwick Boseman, that's our king gone. And that's how a lot of people saw it. That's how a lot of kids saw it, because it's like, oh, this is my first black superhero. They haven't even tried to make Miles Morales.
They got a Mexican in this motherfucker? Huh? They got a Mexican in this motherfucker? Blue Beetle. I don't understand. I'm not an issue with it. I'm just trying to figure out why are black people trying to boycott it?
I really feel like the issue is we get so wrapped up into a character and a person, and it's like. So you get exactly. Yeah, it is an idea. And they put him.
What Chadwick Boseman was, it's just like niggas are like, oh, I love Chadwick. It's like niggas are like, he was Black Panther.
And now they think it's just a woman, and I think they're mad about that. Like it should be Black Panther. It shouldn't be a woman who's taking the throne, but I feel like it should be.
Right. I was gonna say you gotta educate yourself on the Marvel comic itself. If you know how the comics were written, this shit was written in probably the 60s or 70s, honestly, and. You're talking about we writing some word. This honestly, sad as it is, the women going out the fucking comics.
There's already a storyline.
Yeah. T'Challa passes, and sure he takes the throne as
100%.
I mean, granted, T'Challa comes back, but and we know that Chadwick Boseman's not going to be coming back. I mean, he has a brother that I've known that Chris has talked to me about off camera that looks kind of similar to her.
You're right. He's in the 60s.
Yeah, 60s. This is a comic that's almost 60 years old.
And my thing is, he doesn't even have to look like Chadwick Boseman. You understand? Like I feel like with superheroes, and I feel like with things like this and movies in general, like we put so much pride and so much stuff into the actor themselves or the actress themselves that when somebody else plays it, we get pissed off. Like Batman, bro. Like we get pissed off if it's not Christian Bale. Like let's be honest. Like let's be honest. Like You see Ben Affleck and everybody's like, oh, he's cool, and it's like, okay, this is a cool Batman, but it's not what I'm used to. And whoever, exactly, man. It's like whoever makes that character their own, you're like, okay, that's who that is.
I think that's the thing, and I really don't understand why they're having such a tough time finding like that guy who's going to be replaced Chadwick Boseman. There's so many young coming black actors. There's also already famous black actors that you can use. Yeah, you already made the first Black Panther stars and cast young black actors. Michael B. Jordan, Daniel Kaluuya, Chadwick Boseman.
You still got Denzel Washington, son.
I was gonna say there's still John Washington. There's still you could choose the guy from. I'm trying to think about it. What's the Black Panther movie that just came out last year or 2 years ago? With Daniel Kaluuya and
The Black Panther.
The movie you're talking about, the anime.
Drunken Tide.
You said Black Panther.
You said Black Panther movie, my boy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Daniel Kaluuya. Yeah, Daniel Kaluuya's in the movie, but it's
There's only one Black Panther.
No,
Are you talking about?
I'm talking about real Black Panther. I'm talking about like
You're talking about the second, right?
Yeah. Let's
He's talking about a movie too.
You talking about that Judas movie?
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think of the nigga that played was it Freddy?
That kind of Black Panther.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro.
I believe it's just based on that the fact that like we're talking about Black Panther, but then like also you know what I'm saying. I mean, yeah. See what I'm saying? Like, why do I got
Drunken Tide.
one title for, you know what I'm saying, black movies here, obviously. They could stick with that Black Panther movie. They probably wrote one that actually in the 60s from the civil rights movement. So it's still that name.
Alright, but just to let you know, you guys are 100% correct. So the first initial, the initial reason I got mad was Phase 4. The Phase 4 release, like the trailers and stuff came out that they were gonna be dropping a new Black Panther. And then he dies, and they're like, oh, well, y'all need to y'all better not recast him, and we don't want him to get recasted. And then the dude who was writing it, he came out and said since all this hype was going on, he was like, oh, I was never going to recast. And now they dropped a new trailer, and it doesn't have any. Like, they don't show any guy, black male lead as Black Panther.
Yeah, because I mean,
and now they're like, now you need to cast.
Like I said, in this is they're not about to change 50 plus 60 years of writing already. The way they got storyline based off of. And that girl's talking about Judas the Black Side, Black Panther movie. Is Keith Stanfield. He would be a perfect like replacement for Chadwick.
He is a great.
Yes. Nah, that nigga is an excellent actor.
He's a good actor.
Don't get me wrong, he's amazing. Not for that role. That's not his role.
You would have thought that Chadwick Boseman would have played the Black Panther role until he got into that role.
Nah, come on, bro. Jackie Robinson. Whoa. Okay, he was in Jackie Robinson. He did that one. He completely transformed into James Brown. Completely, bro. Yeah. Word for word, bar for bar, was James Brown. Bro, he's one of the best actors.
I ain't gonna lie, this boy did do that one movie where he was the first black FBI agent to go into the KKK.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
That was
David Washington.
Yeah, that was David Washington.
Yeah,
That shit was called.
exactly.
Yeah, that's a cold one too.
Exactly.
Was
And he did another African one where he did.
hold on, was that before Black Panther though? That's the question.
No. He did something before Black Panther. It was on Netflix, and it was a Message of the King. Message of the King. Let me tell you. And he showed you that raw ability. He was gonna be Black Panther.
When does
Let me
Message
tell
of the
you
King
that.
come out though?
Bro,
That came out in 2016, bro.
Bro, that nigga played in the Express. That nigga goated, man.
Black Panther 2018. And Message of the King. Alright, so you got Message of the King with that, but this nigga's in Uncut Gems, Straight Outta Compton, and also in
What was the role that he was playing?
Exactly. Message of the King was, bro.
Alright, well, you know what I'm saying. We'll just disagree to agree.
Agree.
Oh, yeah, we'll take
Run that back.
Cut! Alright.
Agree to disagree.
Alright, well, whatever. We'll just agree to disagree with that. You know what I'm saying? Moving on to the next topic. We're going to continue with the.
We was going music because they
Yeah,
get ready. Our
that's
two
what
guests
I
are
was about to go.
about to leave, and you know I wanted to, because we got an artist in here. I wanted to end off on who they listen to, people that they got, you know, they want to, shout out to, or interesting artists they got. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Most
let y'all
definitely. A few of the guys that I work with and that make some great music: Courtney Harris, J. Cuz, Zay Mirko, this dude here, what's Tone? Yeah,
Big Tone.
Duffel Bag Tone.
AKA Duffel Bag.
AKA Duffel Bag Tone.
And some of the
They know each other for less than a week and already got a track in the works.
oh yeah, most definitely DNYA. Coming
Yes, sir.
soon. You already know. But Larry June, one of the dudes that I love his beats and I love his production. I also love his flow, and then just hear different artists here and there, just trying to pick up different things. And then really, most of my inspiration comes from the people I just named, the people I work with, just seeing what they do, how they attack it. And then I'm like, oh, that's something different because it's not mainstream. It's real, raw, unique talent. So I'm like, okay, bet. Let me see how I can incorporate that in some way, shape, or form. So
That's dope.
What's up?
Big Tone, go ahead, man. What you got for us? What you be listening? What's hot out here in these streets?
Come on, man.
I mean, I don't really listen to a lot of new artists for real. At least not no more. I used to a lot, but right now, I really just listen to I got a little clan of niggas that I listen to. Because there's a meaning behind why I listen to them that I can't really explain. That would be a whole other podcast. But it's really like Kevin Gates for sure, Rod Wave, Chris Brown, of course Drake, a little bit of new Drake, Kid Cudi for sure. Kid Cudi's definitely on that.
Old school Cudi or new school Cudi?
All of them.
You like alternative Cudi?
All of them. If it's music by Kid Cudi, Kevin Gates, Chris Brown, Rod Wave, who else I listen to?
Gotta shout out Drake.
Moneybagg Yo for real, and Drake.
oh yeah, Moneybagg.
You talk about king of taking bitches lyrics. Go ahead, him. Go ahead.
I mean, I got you.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna say for real. Like I like
His music, though.
Offset is starting to grow on me.
By himself.
Yeah, he's starting because I like people that can. I like people that's like, is enlightened the word? But people that are aware. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People that's not
Woke.
just like.
Boldy James.
It's like that step past woke. Like
Boldy
woke
James.
is when you woke
James.
up, so now you kind of like freaking out about everything. But these are people that like, all right, I done woke up and now I understand. what's
Awake.
going on.
Yeah, but black people
feel
took
you.
woke and just kind of changed.
You
They
awake.
messed it up.
You awake? Cause I'm woke.
Niggas still think enlightenment is the peak of the shits.
Yeah, that's what I'm
that's. But yeah, that's who I really listen to for sure. I was probably speak on there I didn't name. But
No, that's lacking, G.
I want to say Simba dropped an album last week. People should go listen to that. I think it's very good. ESTG, the album
like
slaps
ESTG.
right now.
I think his album.
To me, he's one of the hardest young rappers out right now.
I think
Me
he's
personally.
good, but I still,
I like
I'm still
Polo
listening
G.
to that JID album. That shit is
You like Polo?
fire.
Polo
And
G,
then next
Kid
week,
Herbo.
G Herbo is dropping his part 2 of his last album.
That shit.
I don't even know if G Herbo can really rap for real. I think he's just such a
alright.
respected street
why would
nigga.
you-
And so,
What
yeah,
would you
we're gonna
say?
go ahead.
Yeah.
Cause catch that part on part 2. What you is talking crazy?
I think he
Ooh,
just got so
spicy.
much
Out your
respect.
neck,
No.
spicy. I mean, that's
What
what the
he
rap
do
game.
to you?
That's what the rap
I
game
love
is
G- I
about.
listen to G
Yeah.
Herbo.
You know, they say that's what the rap game is about. It's
I
about
listen
the
to G
rap.
Herbo,
It's
and
about
he's on
your
his
rap.
pedestal because as a real nigga respect him.
I listen to him because he speaks the real shit for niggas that go through real
Made me
things.
fucking jump.
But
man.
from like a rap, I'm not gonna say he's the next Lil Wayne.
Oh no, ain't nobody saying that
He talk about
either.
real nigga shit.
He
so
remind
I'm
me like a Jada Kiss.
He like Young
You know what I'm
Dolph. Like,
saying?
Dolph ain't really
That's
has
what
like
that nigga
bars,
do.
but he talked about
That's
real
what
nigga
Jada Kiss
shit.
do.
But Jada Kiss is hard.
I know.
100 shots,
That's
though.
what that nigga do.
That's his call.
That is his call. Yeah, I was
Shot.
telling my mom that shit, and she never fucking believed me. And I showed her that shit. She was like,
Thank y'all
"Is he okay?"
for this first portion of the interview. You know what I'm saying? Thank you to our guests.
Thank you for having me.
Yes,
Yeah,
always.
thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Can we get him off?
Also with my music.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys. You know what I'm saying? All right. And we back. And we back.
And we back.
Tell them again. So, to finish off.
Back in the office.
Facts. To finish off the podcast, I want to just give one more time. Can we get one more round of applause for our guests, man? I really appreciate.
That was good stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
That was good stuff.
I appreciate
Tone,
Big Tone, aka Duffel Bag Tone.
Duffel Bag
You know what I'm saying? We definitely appreciate them. So what y'all want to start off with? Because we're gonna get into our favorite segment, one of our favorite segments. You know what I'm saying? Sports. What do y'all want to start? I guess.
Let them have it.
You mean let them have it?
Start with college football.
Oh man! All right. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, that's what you choosing. Oh, that's which one you choosing. Yeah, I was say. Everybody got their own favorite. You know what I'm saying? That's yours. Okay.
I watched Jamie Foxx last night, y'all. So I'm
right.
Starting off first game.
Sorry.
Georgia, Kent State. Gonna go Georgia. Number 2, Alabama.
No, I'm playing.
Wow. Number 2, Alabama versus Vanderbilt.
Upset?
No, I'm going Alabama.
Really?
Upset?
So Ohio State has to go to Wisconsin. I expect y'all to put them away.
That's an upset.
No, I expect them to put them away.
Have you seen how the way Wisconsin been playing?
I bet that hat you're wearing there.
Wisconsin just lost to somebody at home bad. Like, bad. Like,
I bet you a melanin hat, and I'd raise you a grandmama's hat.
Michigan versus Maryland. Michigan's got to go to Maryland. I think it'll be a tricky game, but I'm gonna go with Michigan.
Yeah.
Overall, just dominance.
They gonna figure them out, but they might end up dogging them niggas later on.
Maryland's been killing the game lately.
I agree.
I think that that'll be a tougher game. It's at Michigan. It's at Maryland. I mean,
yes, at Maryland.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
His younger brother might show out. His older brother been doing the thing.
This is my upset game of the week. Clemson, Wake Forest. I'm going Wake Forest. It's at Wake Forest.
What's Clemson's rank right now? Top 5, right?
Yeah. Have you seen that quarterback?
Wake Forest is in. Yeah.
Clemson quarterback.
Oklahoma, crazy. Kansas State. I'm going Oklahoma. They got to go to Kansas State, though.
Yeah. KSU ain't like how they've been in the past year, so I'm not going KSU either.
Right. USC at Oregon State. Another trap game, but I'm going USC, though.
That is a trap game.
It's a trap game. I'm going USC. Oregon State's a lot better than what people think.
Yeah, they're better than Oklahoma State, I'll tell you that.
Right.
Kentucky's gotta go to Northern Illinois.
They're gonna tear that ass up.
I'm going Kentucky.
No freaky.
Cast by 90.
No freaky.
Let's see here. Arkansas versus Texas A&M, and they're playing in Arlington, Texas. I'm going Texas A&M.
You would think
going upset game of the year.
You would think Texas A&M.
The big A.
Going Arkansas?
He said the big A.
I wouldn't be surprised if I'm going Texas A&M.
Is that a rivalry game?
Yes, sir.
It's got to be.
That's why they're playing it in Arlington.
Makes sense.
This one's gonna hurt me. Tennessee, ranked 11, versus my Gators at 20.
You know what it's
Tennessee got them.
Gators are 12. They should have dropped lower.
They're 20.
Oh, they should have dropped. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, 20.
For the people who are watching on audio, it's the Gator Chomp. I'm going Gators.
Right.
I'm so sorry.
I'm going Tennessee?
You're going to have to drop out of the top 25. So.
Oh, man. He's going Tennessee. NC State, UConn. I'm going NC State.
Of course.
I'm Utah versus Arizona State. Arizona State's a good team, but I'm going Utah.
Solid.
I'm going
Coach
Utah.
by Herb, correct?
I like Utah though.
Herb still correct?
No, he got fired.
Really?
NCAA violations.
Speaking on violations, I'm going to interject you right there a little bit. Speak on the violations that we just saw on LSU.
Oh, you know how that go.
Because of recruiting.
Yep.
Should have seen that.
1 year
Should have seen that
suspension.
coming.
Well, guess what? LSU not even a top 5 team right now. They're not even in the mix. So with that happening,
But that's gonna come down to for down the line. That's,
no. Well, I'm saying
they got
with that
players for
happening,
down the line.
with that happening, that's calls for error in down the line years.
It might.
That recruiting gonna hurt.
Yeah, it might.
Did it hurt Ohio State?
Yeah, we've been out of the championship mix for. Last year we didn't even make the championship mix, and then like we haven't. Yeah, we've been out of the championship mix for the last 6 years.
But that's not because of y'all
but that's
shit,
not
though.
because of what happened a long time ago. Y'all was still somewhat
You know what I'm saying?
relevant.
Y'all niggas
I
ain't
personally
skip a beat,
think.
no freaking.
Look. My personal opinion. Kelly was trying to keep up with everybody else.
On me.
And
Said, I give you a card,
I was
too.
gonna say, but like I was just about to say, you said Kelly, and I was just about to say, but also Ohio State's coaching draw also recruits without them having the scholarships that they had. I mean, I know they're going to play for either Urban Meyer or Nick Saban would draw me to a school alone, but compared to playing for Kelly,
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
We'll see.
It's not really an attraction. It's not like this guy's won several championships in his career.
Yeah.
And even when at the point when Ohio State gets in trouble for recruiting, Urban Meyer's won several championships, Ohio State and Florida, and even prior to that. And then Nick Saban's won several. Nick Saban's never got in trouble. I'm just using that as an example because Urban Meyer's the only one you can compare to Nick Saban.
Right.
In the college coaching scheme for football.
That's
All
true.
right, 14 Penn State plays Central Michigan. I'm going Penn State.
Right.
Yeah.
15th ranked Oregon goes against at Washington State. I'm going Oregon.
If it was Washington, I'd go Washington.
I'm going Oregon still.
Even if it was Washington, with them beating Michigan State as bad as they did.
Michigan State's not as good as everybody thinks.
Yeah, but I think they're better than Oregon.
No.
Oregon got the brakes beat off of them.
But Georgia's good though. Georgia's like that.
Yeah, but Georgia's like in that Ohio State and Alabama realm.
No, Georgia's damn near like
They're
what
only
Alabama
proving his
used to
point.
be.
Yeah, they're only proving his
Georgia's good this year.
We'll see all this.
16th Ole Miss versus Tulsa. I'm going Ole Miss. 17th ranked Baylor at Iowa State. And I'm sorry, some of these games where I said they were at is not true. Ohio State, for example, they got to go to. Wisconsin's got to go to Ohio State.
Oh, that's game over.
Maryland has to go to Michigan.
That's game over.
But I was right about Clemson. Clemson does have to go to Wake Forest. And Northern Illinois has to go to Kentucky.
Let me take back that Michigan L. Y'all will get that, sadly.
Maryland.
Ohio State. Yeah, Maryland. I said take back that Michigan L because Michigan going to win if they're at home.
They're at home. I'm sorry.
Ohio State is going to blow the doors off of Wisconsin.
I think Baylor's going to struggle at Iowa State, but I'm going to go Baylor.
If it was Iowa State 3 years ago, they'd be Gucci.
18th ranked Washington versus Stanford. I'm going to go Washington.
Yeah.
I don't think Stanford's just that good this
What's
year.
the record?
Like
Who?
Stanford's.
I don't think they won a game, bro.
Trash.
While you're looking that up, 19th BYU versus Wyoming. I'm going to go BYU.
Yeah, I got BYU as well, man.
And then 22nd ranked Texas.
Stanford's 1-1. They lost to USC only by 13.
Yeah, but you said Stanford though.
Yeah, I was talking about Stanford versus who they're playing. They're playing a West team.
They are playing Washington.
Yeah, Washington. Ooh, that's gonna be a tougher game.
I'm going Washington.
They're playing Washington. Washington's 18. That'll be a good game. I don't think Stanford's gonna get the doors blown off of them. I think that they stand a chance. It'll be like that in that realm of it'll be in that realm of like Florida versus
Kentucky.
Or even Florida versus Tennessee. It's not going to be Tennessee's. I said Tennessee's going to beat Florida, which they're supposed to, but it's not going to be them blowing the doors off of them. I don't think. That'll be a tough game.
This is going to be a tough game for Texas. Texas has to go to Texas Tech.
That ain't tough.
Oh, Texas blowing the doors off of Texas Tech. They ready for that.
You think they're ready?
Texas is. Tobias called that at the beginning of the season.
That.
He called that at the beginning of the season, and Texas is like that. It wasn't just it wasn't that Alabama was making all the mistakes. It was that they got bailed out by the ref, nigga. They lost by 1 point. Texas did for safety. They got a fucking personal foul.
My dad said that
that's 2 points. That's game right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 24 Pitt versus Rhode Island, of course. Pitt and 25.
I got Rhode Island.
You're
funny.
Sick. 25 Miami versus Middle Tennessee.
Miami the U.
Yes, sir.
I was
Not Ohio.
I was confused. Did Miami Ohio get blown the doors
when
off
they
of
played,
Cincinnati?
Yeah, they did.
All right, so
Jalen played good though. Shout out to my nigga Jalen Walker.
I'm glad to hear it, baby. We're expecting you to do great things in the league next.
So there goes top 25.
All right. So
do y'all really want to do Suns, or do y'all want to go to NFL since we're on football?
I don't even care about the Suns like that. I mean, it's a big deal, though. I mean,
yeah, man.
Just speak on it. Just tell the people.
Basically, the league, not only the league but the Suns organization, on top of with all their sponsors pulling out, they basically got him to sell. They're gonna get him to sell the other half of the Mercury, and is it the Mercury?
Yeah.
Mercury and the Suns. He's gonna have to sell his portion, which I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? It's the time of the era of like we got to get past this racism and what would you call that for women? Harassment. You know what I mean? Like we have to get past that and like
he owned the Mercury and the Sun.
And I understand that people make mistakes, but there's certain mistakes just like in everybody else's life that like if we were to make a mistake, we would get fired. There's nothing like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not saying he can't come back from it. You can always come back from it. It's not like he's not like the money that he's still gonna make the money from selling it. So just learn from the lesson.
He got lucky from that.
I'm about to say learn your lesson from your mistakes and then just be better at what your next business is. But I think it's right that you have to sell your portion of the team.
Bias, go and speak on the Celtics.
Yeah, man, you might as well.
Well,
might as well.
Like I said, showed y'all earlier, I seen a meme where it said, Coach fumbled me alone and the finals. It's the biggest L we'd have never seen.
Quite
now,
Meek Mill is a pretty big L too, though. But I'm gonna leave that alone.
Right.
That's a completely different
What Tom say? It's a whole nother podcast. It's a whole nother podcast.
To me, I don't know how much.
I really don't care for it. That's like other news. That's other news to me, to be honest.
Because you care about the players on the field.
Come on, man.
On the court.
All right, Coach want to get caught up.
Can you give us more?
So he seen him a nice little secretary.
He was pulling a Clinton.
Yeah.
I did not
right.
have sexual relate, but he sound like he ain't denying.
Right.
Yeah, that was me on. I'm the baby's pappy boss.
He said I was horny or something.
I don't
know what he said. But he was in a relationship. But he all time he with Nia Long.
You with Nia Long.
You keep saying it like that.
Black actor, man.
You keep saying it like that. But I told you. What's up?
Have you seen fucking him?
Who's him?
The guy. You over here acting like Nia Long over here. She getting old, nigga, and busted, nigga. She. I understand she getting the age. You know what
That wasn't my issue with. That wasn't my issue. That wasn't my issue with Nia Long. My issue with Nia Long.
Attitude.
Right? Who wants somebody with stuck up?
What they say, right? Yeah, exactly. With a broomstick up there.
Nobody want that. I'm trying to get some. You over here? Nah, stop.
Nobody want that.
Stop.
Trying to stay in character.
Nobody want that.
Trying to stay in character.
Nobody want that beat up weathered bag. That nigga look heinous, nigga.
Nigga,
like,
he going through a rough season. Nigga, he trying to win
a championship.
But he trying to win a championship. He trying to bring home a bag.
Right. Fucking horrible coaching ass, nigga.
I wouldn't say horrible coaching. Did you watch that? See, now you trying to get clickbait and sound bites.
Everybody,
you know what you're trying to do.
Everybody know
Jaylen Brown. You know what you're trying to do.
Gotta improve his dribble.
Jaylen Brown.
He's fucking thing.
He still has some.
Where was Tatum?
That's what I'm saying. Where's Tatum at?
We still have turnovers though.
Coaching problem.
We still
nigga,
that ain't no coaching problem.
Yes, it is. Because Phil Jackson got in them all them head cases heads, and it was like, nigga, you better turn this shit around. We gonna fucking get this dub. Jordan, get your boy Rob.
But come on now, ain't none of them niggas Jordan on the team.
He over here like ain't
None
Brown.
of them niggas
he over here like
Jordan
Brown.
on the
Get your
team.
boy Tatum over here.
Ain't none of them niggas Jordan.
What was you about to say? What was
you about to
say?
But I'm saying
Jaylen turned the ball over.
Turnovers and then.
But you can't blame Jaylen for turnovers.
I'm just saying Tatum not stepping up. The whole team had turnovers, damn it.
Yeah.
We had about like 30.
What?
We had like
Tatum
30
had a lot of
It's a coach's
30
job. Y'all
turnovers.
making my point even more valid.
First
what the
off.
fuck, coach over here on the halftime.
First off.
Yo, we gotta cut out on these turnovers.
Not even-
Yo, Tatum, we gotta limit your shots because you are literally throwing up bricks for days.
That's
Nigga,
not
get
even.
the
He
fucking
didn't
post
shoot the
rebound
ball.
and guard the fucking and guard your man. Tatum, our Brown's over here hooping. Tatum, you drive, dish it to Brown. If that's not working right now, set it back up at the top with Smart. Nigga, y'all got weapons. Y'all got a team. Coach is ass.
So
Let's
you
just
telling
be
me
honest.
you could tell a player
Coach
to
ain't
do
ass.
all of that and he still ain't gonna shoot the ball?
I'm with you. Because a player gonna see what he sees.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying,
fine,
bro.
nigga. You can
That's
take your
what.
time on
That's
the
why
bench,
there's a
nigga.
difference
Because
between practice experience and then game.
I just find it funny that we football players talking about
basketball, but still, I know a nigga. If I pass the ball to a nigga and I say shoot, and the nigga don't shoot, and I'm like, told you to shoot, nigga.
Yeah, but
Why you ain't shoot? Oh, I ain't think I was gonna make
last
it.
game. This nigga Tatum's last game was 13 points.
Yeah,
Can't have it.
exactly.
And guess what? And that's nigga. That's on 40 minutes. That's my best player on the team.
I can't afford that shit. And guess what his
depends on
first
who you
game of the
talk to.
season, our first game of the series was? 12 points. Nigga, I'm subbing your ass out.
Nah, you need the president.
No, he can get subbed
supposed
out,
to
bro.
be-
Because if he wants to, no, I'm saying after what you just said. If the player doesn't want to listen to what I'm saying as a coach, then he can get subbed out. He doesn't have. I have that ability to do that.
Yeah.
That's your job as a coach. That's game 1, nigga. 12 points.
Either way, you still won't win.
That's fucked.
Either way,
I mean, yeah, I understand who they're
won't
facing.
win.
I understand who they're facing. I'm just
Right,
saying,
crazy.
nigga, like that shit was.
And it ain't even like them niggas was favored to win that championship anyway.
They weren't. No, you're not. You're not wrong.
Exactly.
But he's 3 for 17 on the first game.
That's
you gotta
shooting.
know- yeah,
That's shooting for him.
You gotta know when to sub a nigga out, bro.
But who else
That's
gonna
on
hit that
coach.
shot? I'm telling you, ain't nobody else gonna hit that shot.
That's on
And
coach.
you talking about your star player, a
Even if
person
it's 3 for
that's known for
17,
shooting.
If it's 3 for 17, I'm taking 10 over 23 for more than that.
Everybody know you ain't subbing Devin Booker out. You gonna let that nigga keep on shooting?
Nah, I'd sub Devin Booker out if that nigga want to
Well,
fuck
you ain't a coach.
If you want to be in
Yeah, your ass ain't a coach.
Yeah, but also,
I got a question
It's
for
not
you.
about shoving him out. Like I said, I didn't tell him originally. My original suggestion wasn't sub him out. It was tell him don't take these shots. Stop shooting. I'm keeping you in the game. Stop shooting. But y'all made the suggestion that he was not gonna listen to me and keep shooting. So I'm saying if they gonna put that variable in there, then I'm gonna bring the variable that nigga's getting subbed out.
But I'm
that's
telling
called not
you-
listening to me. That's disrespecting me compared to
But
just you not.
it's my
You want to
team.
be that nigga.
It's my team, so I know who we got. Ain't
The
nobody
GM
else gonna
ain't-
make
but the
that
GM
ball.
ain't in the coaching
Ain't nobody
here.
else gonna shoot that ball.
Jaylen Brown will shit.
So Jaylen Brown gonna put up 60 shots? Yeah, that's
Neither
that's
of them
what,
niggas have put up 60 shots.
that's what I'm saying
But
though.
in the
But
first
you
game
can't
right there,
tell
I'm
Tatum to
saying-
stop shooting.
Nigga, he put up 3 for 17, and Jaylen Brown put up 10 for 23. I gotta take those numbers over that.
Yeah, barely.
I mean, that's
sound like a bad game overall.
it's a bad game overall for sure, but he still doubled his points, and that's not your non-star player. Al Horford has 26, and you the only nigga who ain't stepping up. Al Horford has 26 points. Y'all lose by, or y'all won the game. That's still just a shit performance by your star player. At that point, you ain't got no excuses. Everybody performing at all cylinders. That's like, nigga, stop shooting the ball because you're 3 for 17.
Mine had good defense. I don't know.
Even
That's
if
my
you put up 10 and
stats.
you hit 3, I'm gonna probably sub your ass out.
That's not
my
stats.
star.
That's not stats.
Or at least
stat
tell you to
that
just
killed me.
calm it down because you ain't Kobe.
They could be smart shots.
Yeah, that's
They
what I'm
could be
saying.
smart shots. Just ain't hitting.
And then the game where he went, he only has 13. It was the last game y'all and they lost to him. I mean, dude goes fucking 6 for 18. That's 30%. That's bad. And then 25 from 3.
Yeah.
Only 13 points. Jaylen Brown, 34 points, 12 for 23, and double as many shots as getting. That's what I'm saying. Jaylen Brown was hooping his ass off.
You know what I'm saying?
That
But
nigga, they
ain't
just
nobody
get
gonna
reality
shoot.
check.
Ain't
Fucking
nobody
Al
gonna shoot
Horford
that
put up
ball.
19 for 14. This nigga Jason Tatum get a double. Had 40 minutes on the court. I don't want to see it, nigga.
Man, I'm telling
That's
you.
bad coaching. You gotta
Ain't nobody
fucking light
else
a
gonna
fire
do
under
it.
your superstar.
Ain't nobody else gonna do it.
That's the coach got to do that. What happened to Brad, man? That's what happened, man.
That's not what happened. We need to get to a championship.
Brad Pitt is their GM.
No, Brad Stevens.
You talk about Brad Stevens.
He's their GM.
I know. That's what I'm saying. When y'all need that as a coach. I feel like still.
He didn't get nowhere
He
near.
didn't even
LeBron
get
went.
this chip. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand.
He-
But his
he
team
did
won
better
though.
as a
His
GM.
Team, but his team won what y'all
That's why
had.
he-
That's right.
That's why he's the GM.
Nah, but
better
I
as a
don't know.
GM.
Your team won what y'all had when he was a coach.
But he didn't do it. Is what we're trying to tell you. It's about a difference between looking good on paper and actually going out and performing.
And I'm
I
telling
feel
you,
that.
my
I'm
team
the
is
coach.
different. Our team is different.
I feel that, but I'm just saying y'all didn't have nearly as many weapons when y'all just had.
It
Still
don't
don't
matter.
matter.
The niggas made it.
Still don't
Like I
have no
don't.
weapons.
3 people who can shoot at all times on the court. At all times on the court, y'all have 3 people who can shoot.
Still gotta have a bench.
Yeah, that's true.
That's where y'all's.
I got a question for
That's what
y'all.
I'm saying.
It's
That's
off
why you
of
putting
basketball.
40 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
I got a
Stevens
question for
make
you
it
off of
there.
basketball. Best quarterback right now in the NFL.
Off of basketball.
Best quarterback right now in the NFL.
It's a tie, 2-way tie.
Between Allen or
Valuable. Think about that. To the team.
easy Brady.
Nope.
Ain't going Brady.
Nope. I ain't going Brady because they still should have won if that's the case because they got weapons for.
You said
out
right
there.
now.
Right now I'm going.
I'm going Allen. You're not wrong.
I'm probably gonna stick with Josh Allen.
I would say it's a tie for me. Allen and Lamar.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Even though Lamar lost,
I was gonna say Patty.
Mahomes. A lot of people are going.
The reason why I go with Mahomes because he's actually doing it without Tyreek Hill. Which
I respect that.
Everybody said he wasn't gonna be able to do it.
But Patty still got weapons. He got Juju.
But he's spreading it. It's if you watch, it's spread out.
You got Kelsey. I know, but that's what I'm saying. Lamar's just him and Mark Andrews. You could say J.K.
Who's Mark Andrews?
They're tight end.
That's who it was. Yeah, he's good.
It's literally just him and Mark Andrews.
Yeah, he's got some young receivers that are. I don't know.
Batesman.
Yeah.
He got the chance.
Bateman
He got a chance.
He got right, but I mean, he's not anything stellar.
I understand.
Right,
And then
like
running back
chance.
is halfway injured every single season. I like J.K. Dobbins. So Ohio State pride and blood right there. But I mean, that nigga's been injured 2
He
out of
hasn't
his
played.
two
I bet
seasons.
say he hasn't played about 2 years now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So like that nigga Lamar truly by himself. Like if they don't give big trust that fucking contract, y'all niggas. And you know, I hope my boy's smart. I hope Lamar really gonna play this as a businessman and not with his heart. Because I know your heart wants you to stay with the Baltimore Ravens and your team where you got your, you know, all your accolades. With.
You're like me. You got to get up out of there.
Get up out of there and go to that free agency at the very least.
And test
make
the
them
waters.
Make them niggas pay you because other
Go
teams
to the
gonna
Steelers.
pay you. I was gonna say,
to pay for
nigga, I know there's some teams.
We got Kenny.
Hey, let me just tell you, there's at least 5 teams out there waiting out for that, for this to happen.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
The
Colts
Steelers
won.
waiting out for that. I was gonna say the
Steelers not waiting. They just drafted
Kenny
the quarterback, bro.
Y'all right. Y'all Steelers out of that, but the Colts waiting out for
Colts
that.
could
right
use
there.
a nigga.
Texans waiting out for that.
Texans
right
gonna
there.
use that nigga.
Titans waiting out for
Titans
that.
Most definitely.
Titans drafted that one nigga though.
Malik Willis.
He ain't doing it, but they
Right.
waiting out for that.
Right, they are definitely
put
picking.
Lamar and Henry
Not
together.
wrong.
They know
Okay,
what
who
they
else?
got.
Give me.
Falcons waiting on it.
Falcons
Facts.
can use a quarterback.
Seahawks waiting on it.
Right.
Seahawks can use
They
a
got the
quarterback.
bread. See,
Yeah,
hook
hey,
up,
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't mad at none of them choices
hook up
right there. I
Lamar,
ain't gonna
hook
lie
up
to you.
Lamar with DK. It's gonna be tough.
I bet you Giants take him too.
Right, Danny Jones ain't doing bad though.
That's because Saquon though.
Right, but he ain't throwing his pick. You know, if Danny Jones is, you can almost guarantee one fumble or pick a game. It's almost guaranteed.
Right.
He's been doing his thing. I'm proud of him.
For 2 games, 2 weeks.
Facts. Hey,
What do y'all think about week 2 in the NFL? We can kind of wrap it
I want
up.
to say,
from
speak
here.
on them Jets.
I was clowning, bro.
Right, sure was. We was talking
I apologize to my nigga L. Shout out to all my niggas in the Bronx.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All my Jets fans.
Was talking shit.
Because I didn't think they was going to do it. It was a collapse on the opposite team's
Right,
part.
right.
Just falling off, bro. But I don't really see the Jets winning very many games. But, I mean, I think they'll sneak up on some teams. There's a game going on literally tonight as the podcast is going on. Steelers, Cleveland Browns. I'm going for the Steelers, even though right now Cleveland is up. I think it's his time to put. I like Tomlin as a coach, and I'm always for my black coaches.
That's my
Yeah,
boy.
but I think he should have started Pickett and just rolled with however the season went with your rookie quarterback because Mitch is just not the answer.
I agree. I think he should have learned from the 49ers. You got to go with the rookie even if he get injured or whatever so happens with the season. I mean, those are the during the season woes. You start out with confidence with your rookie because you see what the Falcons are doing. He might not be 2-0 right now, but that boy's slanging the rock. Desmond Ritter.
He starts right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Over Mariota?
Mariota played for
Yeah, I was gonna say Mariota. Yeah,
played for the Falcons. Yeah, you played for the Falcons though. He was playing. Maybe he got hurt or some shit. I don't know. But I seen that nigga throwing the rock.
Ritter.
Yeah.
Was that preseason or last game?
No, that wasn't no last game.
No, last game they played the
That was
Rams. It had to be
preseason.
preseason because he's right behind Marcus Mariota.
They 0-2 right now. Let me rephrase because
They might need to put him in.
Now. They might need to put him in, but honestly, I saw him preseason. He was doing his thing. I think he's going to be the sleeper of the season, to be honest. Actually.
Okay.
And the Falcons, I mean, even though they're 0-2 right now, they've been able to put up scores, which that wasn't ever their issue really.
It was defense.
It was defense.
They ain't never had a defense. And the crazy thing is their defensive coordinator is now my defensive coordinator.
Yeah, and I mean, but when they lost to the Rams, it was still 27-31. So I mean, they like I mean, you just said defense was still allowing points, but they was able to score, and they just look like a really well efficient offense. If they get the defense together, I don't know if it's a coaching aspect. Like I was just speaking on coaching in college. I think it might be a defensive coordinator.
That's the Broncos' issue with that young coach.
Man, let me tell you, bro.
He making y'all
I'm
look
not
bad.
a true Broncos fan. I'm a Russell Wilson fan.
He making y'all look bad.
Who, Russell?
No, the coach,
the
nigga.
defense. I swear to God, bro. Because, like, there's no way that the Seahawks should have done this. Like, bro, if you go back and watch the film.
I told you he was going to get dogged.
Fucking, what's his name? Geno Smith he did say that shit, bro. Geno Smith had
I told him Geno
But I told him that also. I said that the O-line going to block like never before when Russ went there because they going to be shitty that nigga gone. And Geno had all day in the pocket if you go back and watch that film. And you go watch the second game against the Texans. They talk about how we got these young DBs out here doing the thing. Surtain, my nigga, come on now. Wait, we got Justin Simmons too.
Yeah, the defense has been lacking lately.
We got DBs. Like, come on now, step up, D-line. Come on, step up, linebackers. Like, we allowing fucking 20 plus points both games, I believe. That's OC. And then, no, we allowed 9 to the Texans, but we allowed fucking 17. I can't believe we lost this game. This just hurts. This shit hurts, bro.
I told you.
Pete Carroll was like, I know exactly how this nigga's gonna act.
Last thing I want to do, and then we can go ahead and close it. Week 3 schedules. You know, I always love my football, y'all.
Yep.
So I'm sorry, ladies. I know your man. You know what I'm saying. You probably want to hear some more sexy and grown stuff, but it's football. It's for the fellas. You feel me?
Sexy and grown.
Nah. Bills, Dolphins.
Drunken tide.
Bills, Dolphins this week. I'm going Bills.
All right, it's gonna be a good
Bengals, Jets. Bengals,
I'm going
Jets. 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 I'm going Jets this week. Titans, Raiders.
Yeah, that'd be.
Give me the Raiders.
Right.
Okay. Saints, Panthers. I'm going
Saints.
I'm going Panthers. I think Panthers gonna get a win.
Saints.
Ravens, Patriots. Let's go Lamar. I'm going with the Ravens. They gonna look good this week against my man Mac and Cheese. You feel me?
Right.
Lions, Vikings.
Lions.
Whoa.
Lions looking good.
Lions looking good. I think Vikings are gonna make up for that embarrassing loss against the Eagles. Who?
Golf.
Who?
Lions. Golf.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think so.
Yes. Eagles.
Is that Monson Raw?
Eagles, Commanders. I'm going Eagles. Eagles gonna blow the hell out the damn Commanders.
Yeah, I think Eagles.
Chiefs, Colts. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Chiefs.
Colts.
I don't feel sorry at all. Chiefs.
I'm going Chiefs.
Colts.
Texans, Bears. I think
Bears.
The Bears.
Bears.
Jaguars, Chargers. You know what's his name got that rib injury? You gonna play though? I'm going
Give me the Chargers.
I'm going Jags.
I'm going Chargers.
I'm going Jags.
You're strong crack.
I'm going Jags. Rams, Cardinals.
Colts more liable to beat the Chiefs than the Jags beating the Colts.
Rams,
Or
Cardinals.
the Chargers.
I'm gonna go Rams.
Rams. I'm gonna go Rams too.
Rams.
Packers, Buccaneers. I'm gonna go Packers.
Nah, I got Bucks. Crazy.
You're right. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. I'm smoking. I'm gonna go Bucks.
Tom Brady.
I'm gonna believe in the Bucks defense. Falcons, Seahawks. I'm gonna go Seahawks. And then 49ers, Broncos. I'm going Broncos. And then
Niners.
What? Jimmy G.
Come on, man.
You hear that?
team is nice.
You hear that?
Yeah, I'm gonna run through who I got after you.
Cowboys, Giants. I'm going Cowboys.
Saquon looking alright. It might be the Giants on that one.
That's all I got.
But y'all better stop them. They can't go 3-0.
I hear you got you.
Go ahead.
I think I'm gonna give y'all the long shot parlay of the week.
Hell no.
Bills, easy dub over the Dolphins. Not easy, but it'll be a dub. Dolphins got good defense. Dolphins, L. Jets, L. All right, so let me give you 2 dubs. Bills, Bengals, Titans, Saints, Ravens, Vikings, Eagles, Bears, Chargers, Cardinals, Bucks, Falcons, Broncos.
Yeah, go ahead and say it. Go.
Cowboys.
America's team.
Cowboys over the Giants.
Yes, sir. We're going to give them their first loss of the season.
Oh, wow.
Steelers will fuck around and come back and beat the Browns right now if you want to catch that also. But the last team that I left off is the Chiefs versus the Colts. You can leave this game off of your parlay. Your parlay should be juicy enough. You already got like 14 plus like games on it right now. But if you want to include it to really boost your parlay up, go ahead and put the Colts on there as a dub. Don't be afraid to hedge it though. Maybe do like 5 on that like 15 game parlay with the Colts winning, and then do like 15 on that Chiefs and everybody else, and you'll get like a very nice payout between the two. But those are very solid locks, honestly. I did say Falcons over Seahawks, correct? Yeah. They'll get their first dub. Seahawks got a lucky dub over the Broncos. They really suffer on defense. Like, that was bad. Geno Smith got that lucky break over DK.
One lucky.
One lucky is football. Thank you for joining us, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Subscribe.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Definitely leave a comment. Definitely hit that like button.
Tell them.
Definitely hit that subscribe.
Please comment. Tell us what y'all want to hear us talk about.
Facts, please.
We appreciate that.
And we'll see you next time.
That would help out a lot.
We out.
Major out.